Let's start with the most positive of all situations. Let's suppose we're in a situation where we are saving money. For example, suppose we have $800 in a bank account that earns 2% APR and we put in $25 each week for 5 years. How much money will we end up with? Well, okay, a bank account probably only compounds the interest every month, but just for the sake of using this formula that we have, let's suppose that we're always going to suppose that the number of times that the interest is compounded each year is the same as the number of times that you add the money in. So in this particular case, our n, the number of times we compound, the number of times we do things, what we are doing is weekly. N is going to be 52 because we are doing things weekly. We're going to put $25 in each week for 5 years. Let's say 5 years. So it's Y is 5 years. Let's see. A is the amount of money that we start with. We start with a positive $800. This is not owing anyone money. This is, we have cash money. What else? P is the amount of money that we are putting in or taking out each month. We are putting in a positive $25. It might be subtracting from your pocket, but it's real money, it's cash. It's not spent money, it's not withdrawn money. It's a positive amount of money. It's making the A even larger as we go along. Now let's see. The APR is 2% right there, which means it's 0.02, and so the rate is going to be the APR divided by 12, which is 0.02 over 12. What the heck, I'll leave it like that. So our formula is the final amount is, I'll write that, final amount, F is, I always remember RAP. RA, well, let's use the capital R because I'm using capital R's. RAP, RA plus P times 1 plus R to the YN minus P all over R. So, what do we have? We have RA, which is 0.02 over 12 times 800 plus P plus 25 times 1 plus 0.02 over 12 to the Y times, 5 times 52, YN minus 25 all over what? All over R, which is 0.02 over 12. Well, let's see. I'm going to need a calculator on this. And what have we got? What we have is, well, first let's do the 0.02 divided by 12 is 0.001666666. So 0.001666666. So that tells me right away that this is 0.00167, let's round it up, times 800 plus 25 over there. We also have it over there, so it becomes 1.001667 to the 5 times 52. I'm going to figure that out in just a second. Over 25 divided by 0.001667. And what is 5 times 52? 5 times 52 is 260. So this is to the 260th power. Excellent. Now, let's see. I figured out the first part. We have let's see, 0.001667 times 800. We have to do the multiplication before we do addition, equals plus 25 is 26.3336. So this is 26.3336. Why not use as many digits as we can? And then we also have 1.00166. Clear. It's not, I missed the 1. 1.0016667 raised up to the 260th power, and that gives me, let's do 4 significant digits, 1542. So this is 1.542 minus 25, all divided by 0.001667. Now, we can actually finish this off right at this point, because we can multiply these two and say equals, and then say minus 25 and say equals, and divide by that number and get the whole thing. Let's see. Hey, there's that number. I want to multiply that by times 26.3336 equals, and then I say minus 25 equals, divided by 0.001667, and that gives me 9361.46. 9361.46. 9361.46. Really? Really, that seems like quite a bit of money. It's almost 10,000 bucks we've saved up over 5 years. Although, in all fairness, what is $25 a week alone? If we didn't have interest, we would have had what? Without interest, we would have had the starting $800 plus $25 a week times 52 weeks times 5 years would give us how much money? We have, let's do the multiplication first, 25 times 52 times 5 equals, plus $800 is 7,300 bucks. So 7,300 of that 9,300 is straight up the money that you put into the bank, but the other 2,000 is the interest that you earned, and 2% interest is pretty squat. So this is how the formula it works. This is how you do things when your A, and here's your A right there, when your A and your P are both positive numbers. We're now going to do all the other combination possibilities in other videos.